During rehearsals for Peter Pan this week, we grabbed a few of the cast members to learn a little bit about flying.
Tess.
Tess, and your last name?
Holloway.
Holloway. Okay. How old are you, Tess?
I am 7
and a half. Oh my gosh. You are, this summer you're going to be in a play. What play is it?
Peter Pan, and I'm really excited.
So we talked to Darian White last week about her role in Peter Pan. All about the flying, Darian, or a little bit about it anyway. I see you running around that harness all day. How is that?
So like the whole harness thing, like I would say that's the worst part about flying because it like pulls and it's pulled like on your two main arteries, and so it like kind of hurts a little bit. But then we came up with a solution, and I have like these biker shorts with padding in them, so now it doesn't hurt anymore. So it's all good. I think my favorite thing about flying is that jumping back and then jumping like through the window, and I'm going like this and I'm going like this, and it's just really fun because it's just like the first time they see Peter Pan, and it's really cool.
I'm playing Jane.
Jane?
And the Lost Boy.
And the Lost Boy. 2 parts. Those 2 parts. Wow.
It may look easy like from like an audience point of view, but it's just like so much work. Like we have the best flymen, I think, because there's like 3 pulling the darlings and then 2 pulling me when we're doing the little sliding one, and I'm going back and forth, and like they have to know when to like pull and when to stop and when I'm landing on something, and they have to have like the exact measurements so I land on a certain spot.
Fly.
Fly. Now how is that?
It's really fun. People say it's uncomfortable, but it's really not.
You're not uncomfortable? Is it scary at all?
But when you first do it, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm flying. I really like flying.
And while talking and while dancing, you have to be thinking about, okay, am I on my mark? So it's
I'm playing John in Peter Pan. It's really cool, like, because I haven't flown like that before.
Hurry up and don't be late.
And like you get to move around in there, do tricks.
Well, they have this harness. It's like when you bounce on the trampolines with the 2 wires right here, but it's not just right here. It's all on your body. And I used to think there's 2 wires that you go on, but there's only 1.
There's only 1?
Yeah, because and instead of leaning forward, you have to lean back on the wire.
My name is Anwar Eaton. I am the assistant technical director, and I am in charge of all the flying right now and all the building, helping out the technical director for that.
And how's it going?
It's going good. It's about a week before show.
Yes, it is.
And we're finishing up some stuff. We have to finish painting, building stuff, but we're going along well.
Excellent.
They have this like special thing that's like across the stage, and then it comes down and it's a big thick like rope thing, and then they pull it, and they wear gloves. The people wear gloves. They get up on high ladders and they jump on the ladders.
Yes, I am flying Quentin, a little blonde kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's fun. Go to IUPUI.
You go to IUPUI?
Yeah.
And you work with or for Mike Moffat, or?
I'm working for him right now.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Isn't he? It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I've like, the last time, I spent like 10 to 10, so pretty much like 12 hours here.
Piper, and
I'm gonna play Michael. It's awesome.
tell me what you have to do. Tell me
Well, we have to put ourselves in a harness,
Uh-huh.
and it goes right here, like all over. And it feels like that, like when you get lifted up, that your feet, like you have no feet, you have no hands.
Really?
It feels like it just feels so light, and you're up in the air. It's really fun.
Is it scary at all?
The first time was scary because you can't look down at your feet. You have to keep your face up.
My name is Olivia Huntley, and I go to Park Tudor School, and I will be a junior in the fall. Yeah, this is my 4th summer with Summer
Fourth
Stack.
summer. What's the experience like, just overall?
Yeah, well, I've never flown before in a play or musical, so it was a really new experience, and it took a lot of training at the beginning and a lot of patience, and we were all so excited to fly, all 5 of us. So we just had to wait, and we all have our own flyers. So we really had to learn communication and waiting and giving signals and have our own spikes. There are 3 different spikes that the 3 darling children stand on at a certain part, and I wasn't completely on my spike. I think I was just a step off, and if you're not right on your spike, then you don't get to go up in the air. So, yeah, even the parts when we're up in the air, I mean, we choreographed the part when parts we're on the ground and before we go up in the air, but even when we're flying, there are parts that we have to choreograph, and especially for Peter, he has to have his legs certain ways so that, and different tricks to help him get turned around. But
sometimes it's scary because I yelled. I kind of like did a little screech when I first went up.
I bet I would too. I bet the audience won't be able to see the wire, will they?
Well, since it's really white in the darling nursery, in my nursery, and so I think they'll make it so you can't see the wires.
Yeah. Is that cumbersome? Is it?
Yeah. Well, it took some getting used to, of course. I mean, when we were first putting them on, we feel like we were walking like zombies because it was hard to move. And we do have to wear them under our costumes.
Brothers and sisters?
I have one little sister.
One little sister. What's her name? Violet?
I know after Peter does fly, sometimes I can hear in his breath that he's just exhausted and trying to do lines. So it takes a lot out of you.
What, 5 days away from the first show?
Yeah.
And yeah, what do you think? You'll be ready by then, won't you?
Yeah. Like this was our first full run through, and it's like literally 5 days before our show, so it's pretty. We just like see where you're at, and it's just like, yeah, we have a lot that we can fix, and then it's just a lot of little things, and once you get a lot of little things, it's gonna be fantastic. So
it's neat when the costumes start coming out,
yeah,
and then the music, and then the lights and all that. So really looking forward to it here.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
All right.
Did Violet get to fly?
She
No.
wants to.
Did she want to?
She's really
She didn't get to
jealous.
Maybe in a couple of years. Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, Tess, thank you very much.
You're
I appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you in the play.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.